How's it going, YouTube? It's your guy Fabian coming back at you with another great video, and this time on Sofi Stock. Before we begin, I want to remind you guys that I am not a financial advisor. Nothing that you see or hear on my channel should be considered financial advice. With that being said, I just wanted to make a quick video on Sofi because I'm seeing a great buying opportunity, and as you can see from this chart, the stock has been very bearish, right, as of late. So it's been coming down. It's been on this downtrend right here, right, and it's pretty much showing us a pattern. It came up to this high of 28.26, down, back up to about 25.07, back down, back up to about 24. And so if history repeats itself, this thing should come back up to around 22 and then get batted back down, right? So that's a great buying opportunity if you get in down here, right? But I actually like this stock for the long term, right? I actually have some shares and I'm in it for the long term, but there is money to be made if you're trying to play this short term, right? So I also will be playing this short term. I'm just waiting for the RSI to get into the oversold territory, right? And then watch for the chart to develop, maybe start trading above the 20-day moving average, and then look for this thing to make a real move upward, right? So I think this stock has a lot of potential. For one, it's expected to rise 44% this year. Its revenue, right? Its revenue is expected to rise 44% this year. Also, once these growth stocks get out of this slump, we will all be happy that we bought Sofi, right? So all the growth stocks are kind of feeling it right now because of the Fed, right? The Fed saying that they're going to hike these interest rates, and I could see it dampening the comeback of this stock, but the way they're going to raise the rates, they're going to do it in threes, right? Jerome Powell came out and said, we're going to raise the rates in threes. So yeah, it can dampen, the way the stock bounces back, but I don't see it being too harsh that it'll prevent it from growing. And two things that this stock has going for it as well is all the bank charter, right? So the bank charter will give it a better chance of competing with these old school financial institutions, right? And then also the end of the student loan moratorium that's supposed to end in May, right? It was supposed to end this month, but they extended it to May. So you guys know, that's a big part of their business. So once they can get back to collecting from the student loans and all that, this stock should get a nice little boost, right? So let me see. I wanted to go over tip ranks with you guys. So as you can see on tip ranks, they're giving it a smart score of a 3, which is pretty low. It's saying underperform. And yeah, the stock is underperforming, but given all the factors, Corona, the new Omicron variant, and then the Fed saying they're going to raise interest rates, this is pretty predictable, right, that this was going to happen. It's understandable that it'd be underperforming, right? And so, but if you see the analyst ratings, they're giving it a strong buy and an average price target of 23.88, which is kind of where I had it, where I said earlier, where I think it would come up and test and possibly get rejected again, barring some kind of catalyst that could send it up further, right? So tip ranks investors are very positive on it, but the news media is kind of beating this stock up, right? Very bearish. But bloggers, this, I just consider this overall sentiment. They consider this to be bullish. They consider it to be bullish, right? But hedge funds are decreasing their holdings in SoFi. So I still think it's a good one to buy. If we look here, they're giving it a strong buy. The analyst rating consensus, they're giving it a solid 8 of a strong buy. And they have 3 price targets. The highest is 30. The average is 23.88, which I think is very doable. And the lowest is 18. So all in all, not bad, you know. Pretty straightforward and pretty decent prices right here, right? So this one for me is definitely one to have on the list and on the radar. I currently do own shares of this stock already, and I am planning on loading up some calls. I just want to see a little bit. I want to see how this plays out a little more. Like I said, I want to see a couple things develop with the chart and the RSI, and then I'm looking to buy in heavy. So if it was to come down a little bit lower, then that's most likely when I'm going to buy heavy, like the $12 or $11 range, if it does in fact go that low. If not, I'm already in pretty low, so I'm fine with my position right now. I'm just looking to add to it, as I think it will be a good company in the future, a good stock to hold. So that's pretty much all I have for you guys. I just wanted to bring you an update. If this one is not on your radar, then definitely check it out some more. And like always, I want to thank you guys for liking and subscribing to my videos, and I will see you guys on the next one. Until then, take care of yourselves. All right, bye-bye.